Hello my cutiest of all cutinesses. Today I went from barefaced to drag and from drag to this punk look. And if you want to see how I did that, you'll have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. I still have sleep in my eyes. So today I want to combine punk with drag. I'm gonna call it drag meets punk makeup. So first of all, I'm going to prime my face. I am going to use Nivea Aftershave Balm as my face primer because it helps close the pores, it helps smoothen out the skin, and it's not silicone based because I want to use a lot of cream products. I'm going to do my entire face with a contour palette. So instead of using foundation, I'm gonna do everything with contour creamy palettes. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a very heavy makeup and I'm gonna try to bake it. If I get wrinkled under my eyes, I don't care because I want to do this look the way I want to show you how you can do it. So let's get started. I should glue down these few brows that I have, but I don't think it's necessary yet because they're so spare, so thin. I'll see when I get there if it's necessary or not, but it might be that I have to glue them down. I'm gonna take this darkest color and I'm gonna start building . Now, why do I start with the darkest instead of the lightest? And that is because I want to see where I'm building from there. So this is the first that I'm gonna do, but then I'm going to a lighter color and I'm gonna start by doing the rest. Cleaning my brush on a normal makeup wipe, so it's not something special that I'm doing. Now I'm going to take this middle one of the lightest colors, this one, and with that I'm gonna start connecting and painting my face. And I'm really putting a serious layer on it, a serious coat. And I really want to have every pore shut with this. So here, where my skin is so thin, I am going to put the thickest layer, and if I have to, I will put an extra layer on top of it. I will do my whole face and I will use very warm water to blend it out, and now we'll see if I can cover my brows with it. And yes, it works. They're so sparse that I can still just cover them with this huge thick concealer. And as you see, I am putting it everywhere, in every bigger pore, in every wrinkle. I am just really overdoing this, but that is drag. Using very much makeup to do huge, seriously, baking and stuff. And you all know that me and baking don't match, but I am, as I said, gonna bake. I'm gonna do everything just like you could do when you want to do this look. So this is a full package. Now I'm going back to a mid-tone brown, not that darkest yet, and I'm gonna put 2 lines next to the middle of my nose so that I really have a strong nose contour. And then I'm going back to that darkest color, and with that darkest color I am going to do my entire frame of the face. So also the temples. And just a little bit of that darkest also along the sides and the tip of my nose, and especially take away the squareness of my cheek bones here, my jaw bones actually. There. Now I'm gonna get me some warm water so that I can do this blending with a beauty blender, but if it's warm it's gonna really work it in much better. And I'm gonna take ready my banana powder to do the baking later on. Why do I look like a weird animal now? These cat's ears on my head, then this. Okay, so I'm putting my beauty blender in this very warm water, squeezing it out, and with the back of it I'm gonna start pressing in the light color first. And then automatically you start mixing the light and the dark together. And I am making it warm in between again. The warmth is necessary to melt these creams. As you see, not blended, blended, it's a huge difference. This stabbing and blending is everything with this look, as you might see. Now for these very thin parts like the sides of my nose and the eyes and around the eyes, I'm taking the tip of the Beauty Blender. Now I am under the impression that the nose can use a bit more contour, so I'm taking a little bit of that dark again. Okay, so I'm all full in cream now. Now I have got to set this. I've got to bake this. To bake, I'm gonna use banana powder. To put it all in place, I'm going to use my Nanda powder, which is more translucent. So I'm going to use this big fluffy and this small sponge. Now first I'm gonna take the banana powder, put in the lid, and with this sponge I'm going to apply a lot to bake everything that has to be very white, very pale, so the highlight points actually. And this really shows how my skin reacts to that. Look at how that wrinkles together. Do you see that crumble together? And that's what normally baking would prevent. And I bake exactly the way how you should bake. And I'm gonna let it do whatever it wants, because I am doing it correctly. I know I'm doing it correctly, I just know that my skin does not like it. So I'm leaving it just the way it is. Even if I'm one wrinkled zone, I don't care. This is how you bake, and this is how I'm now baking too. Now I'm gonna slap the face, and that's what you do with translucent powder. You also put some in the lid, a lot. You take a puff, you press it in, and then you just slap your face with it. Don't ask me which bitch has invented this, but you really gotta smack it into the face. And it works. Now, the most wonderful drag queens start off looking like this, and they leave it like this. So I'm also gonna leave it at this. First of all, you draw on brows. Now, brows, but you can powder off your forehead before you do your brows, because I'm not gonna powdering off everything here. I'm gonna leave the baking stuff on my under eye area so that I can brush it away to take away fallout, anything that doesn't belong there. Big Gab, you're not doing the video, my sweet bee. He always thinks that he... And I want to have them kind of as symmetrical as I can, but it's not very easy. But in drag, they are a form of art. They are really... I am a huge admirer of drag queens because they do their makeup themselves always so incredible. So this is my brow for the time being. Now I'm cleaning out this brush, and I will have to clean up these brows too because they are so ugly now at the moment. Now I'm taking some concealer on the back of my hand, and with such a special brow liner I am going to define these ladies. I am applying some more where my own brows are. And I will prime my eyes with a normal eye primer, lower on the lid. Which I am applying with my ring finger because everybody already knows that's the one that gives the least amount of pressure. And I am mixing that with the concealer that is underneath my brows. So we have one huge surface actually that is prepared to put on our makeup. Now I've got a palette, a Prose palette that is 484 Duo eyeshadow, and it's so old I do not even remember where I ever bought it, but this color I almost always used to use as my eye priming color. So now I am putting that all over my eye primer and the entire lid. There you go, that's that. And then I am taking, with a bit of a fluffy blending brush, this brownish tone as my transition color. And with this big space that we've created with the new brows so high, I can really make this very high. I'm creating a new crease completely above my own crease. That's that. Then with the same brush, I'm going to take a darker brown, which is actually the setting color for the brow product, but I don't care. It's a nice dark brown, and I'm bringing that in the crease, but lower than the color that we have applied just before. So this goes really in my real crease. And you can take any dark brown for this. I just use a darker brown to deepen out my own crease and to give a little bit of darkness to the outer corners of my eyes. Now that's enough for the brown tones, and in the meantime I'm putting on my lip plumper. And now I'm going to gray tones, and I'm going to use dark grays, and I have got from Hype also this one. I've got the white one ready. Now, okay, got an edge. Gonna take this gray, and I'm gonna take a more stiff appliement brush, and I'm gonna start from the crease down onto my eyelid and making just half a moon shape. Blend it out in the crease, but apply it very well on the eyelid. And I'm holding my brush with the bristles upwards so that I am pushing it upwards against my crease so that it goes a little bit higher into the transition color, and you get this result, which is very, very nice. Now I'm taking a black eyeliner. I'm going to take my favorite one, and that is the flower shaped brandless from Wish, with the perfect brush that comes with it, and it is the softest eyeliner in the world. It draws on as if it's the finest cream you can ever find or buy. And we are not just going to do a winged eyeliner, we are going to do a winged eyeliner. Because as we're doing a punk look, it's gonna be a punk look. So I'm gonna make a very high line towards the tail of the brow, and I am making it huge. As you see, that is a huge wing. It's gonna be almost my entire moving eyelid. And on the inner corner, I'm gonna drag it very low too, but I will do that after I've taken away the baking powder, the banana powder. And as you see, I start by filling in as close to my lashes as I can. Now you can use tape or a shape or whatever you like to make this. I'm freestyling it, freehanding it. With such a wide one like this, you can adjust a lot. Instead of when it's a very thin line, you have no room for adjusting. That's that, and I like it, but it's even allowed to come more up to the eye. Straight to the eyelid instead of winged, really straight towards the middle. You can almost give it a wrong curve, and it's not wrong, I mean in the opposite direction. We normally drag it down, we curve it down, but this can be curved up instead of down, so bend it over. So give it a opposite shape. And as you see, I build in small sections and not make this line in one motion, because if I do, the chance that you gotta take away a lot is bigger than when you build up slowly. Now as you see, this is a very weird shape. Something that we normally never do. And with this same black, I am checking the brows so that the tip of the eye and the brow just don't meet, but they come very close. Now this is an abnormal eye look, a completely abnormal eye look from me. Now I am taking a very black eyeshadow and I am setting this cream to make it even more black, and so that it doesn't budge. But it's not going anywhere in the creases of my eye or moving in any possible way. There, that's that. Now, I think I can now take away this powder puffiness, and I'm taking a very thick kabuki brush for that. And as you see, I'm still all wrinkly because of the baking, but I'm gonna try to fix that already a little bit in advance with setting spray. So I'm going to give my skin a nice pull and try to make it dry with the setting spray. As smooth as possible under the eyes. Now, of course, I still have those wrinkles and they're gonna stay. They're not going anywhere. So let them be where they wanna be. Now, I'm going to put a normal eyeliner underneath. But first, in the waterline, I'm taking a gray eye pencil, because I don't want to have it too black in the eye, but I don't want to use white in the eye. So to meet in the middle, I'm taking gray. And what I am going to do, which I normally don't, but I am gonna do it, and that is take a drop of my anti-wrinkle liquid and I'm putting that on top and pressing it onto powder and everything that I got on my lower eye area, and I am gonna let that soak. I know this is not part of the makeup, but it's part of me. I'm going to use black eyeliner, also in pencil shape, and I'm gonna put that under the gray in the lash line actually. And to make that how I want to have it, or to smudge it, I am taking the small angled brush again and my black eyeshadow, and I am also setting that black eyeliner, and I am connecting it to that huge upper liner, and I'm gently feathering the inner corner of the eye also onto that big eyeliner on top, because we're gonna make a little line on the inside too. But I am going to do that with I'm going to do that with a felt tip liner, because that is the most precise way of doing that. So with a little tip I connect upper and lower eyelid on the inner corner, like that. Then I am taking my white eyeshadow and a clean brush, just a flat appliement brush, and I am going to use that underneath my brow. To highlight, of course, a nice clean white highlight, and I'm also gonna make a little line down the center of the nose, but very thin. Then I'm gonna take a soft but angled blending brush, and I'm gonna use that brown eyeshadow that I used as a transition color from the brow gently to contour the nose. And I will accentuate or exaggerate that even more when I use highlighter. And now I'm going to take my bronze and sculpt, and I'm going to take the sculpting side, a real contour brush, I'm now gonna take a darker gray eyeshadow with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna take a dark gray without shimmer, and I'm gonna bring that onto the crease and just blend that from this blackness into the crease. And you see it's very dark, but I'm blending it out very well. I'm even taking a little bit more to go on the thickness of where my normal brow is, and I'm feathering to the tip of my eyeliner and brow. So I'm actually connecting that with a dark gray, and then I'm taking a blush, but not a very pinky one. Again, a very peachy blush, and just going over that contour and not to the apples of the cheeks, so more on the outside. That's that. And now I'm going to put glue on my lashes, and I will be back as soon as they are tacky. There, I have been stacking 3 pairs of upper lashes, and I have placed a pair of lower lashes. Now, you've seen everybody place on lashes for about 1,000,000 times, I think, so I didn't think it was necessary to film that because everybody knows how that works. The only thing left for me is work off a little bit of highlight and of course do my lips. For the lower eye area, I am going to use a little bit of concealer and a little bit of liquid highlighter and place that so that the wrinkles will go away as much as possible. But for the time being, now I'm gonna do my lips with black lip stain, which is a very risky business, you know that. I'm gonna take off my lip plumper and then I'll do my lips. Now I have black lipstick and I have black lip stain, and I'm going to use the lip stain because that is so much more matte and it stays on much longer. So I like that overrated cupid's bow because I almost don't have a cupid's bow of myself, so I like making me one. I think this is a nice punky gothic punk. Where is the line actually? I like them both and I like to mix the two together. Now I am taking a little bit of black eyeshadow and really the edge where the lip stain while it's drying can crawl into my wrinkles. I am drying it faster, I am setting it with black eyeshadow. and I am messing up my entire makeup because I am smearing black eyeshadow all over. Now these eyes are the bomb. When I almost close them, they're still huge, so I love this look. Now to top everything off, I'm gonna put on my rings, my earrings, my wig, my leather jacket. I'm gonna top up my wig and I will be back with a finished look. I want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. And for me, there's only one thing left to say, and that is, my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye!